think part of it is a direct product of social media.
Yes.
And I think those players we're talking about, when I meet with them, what strikes me is that they are truly unhappy.
They are truly unhappy. NBA players truly unhappy. Charles Barkley, you're a Hall of Famer. What's your reaction?
I think that's probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard Adam say. And listen, he's a great guy, but that's the stupidest thing I might have ever heard of any commissioner say. Listen, Greeny, these guys are making $20, $30, $40 million a year. They work 6-7 months a year. We stay at the best hotels in the world. They ain't got no problems. That's total bogus. And let me tell you something else. Kyrie Irving, I don't know him that well. He seems like a good kid, but I've never seen a person so miserable to have so much success, to have the world in the palm of his hand. He's going to make $40, $50 million a year for the next 10, 15 years. He's already won a world championship. He's in movies. But he's got to be one of the most miserable people I've ever seen. He wanted to go to Boston because he wanted to have his own team. And what a lot of these guys don't understand is when you're a star, and I've been a star, you get all the credit, but you get all the blame. That ain't right. That ain't fair. That's just how it is. That's the way this whole thing works. You know, nobody runs to Jaylen Brown or the Morris brothers or Gordon Hayward. They going to come to Kyrie Irving after every game. That's the responsibility with being a great player, being a star. And like I say, we can all get on television and complain about, oh, I can't wait to get away from this. Like, no, dude, we're paying you $40 million a year. You ain't never gonna get away from this. And if your team if your team don't win, like, listen, as a guy who was a star, Greeny, have I ever heard you say that the Sabalos didn't win the championship? Mm-hmm. Have I ever heard you say Mark West didn't win the championship? What does everybody say? Charles Barkley didn't win the championship. I got to accept that. I got to live with that. But that's just how this thing works. Nobody said Mark West is one of the greatest guys I ever played with in my life. But I've never heard anybody get on TV and say, man, that Mark West didn't win the championship.